Hello. What's going on?
There we go. I totally got some wing sauce on my face. Don't mind
Nice.
everyone. So yummy. Hey, we are here to bring you some games. This is going to be Calgary versus Texas
Woo!
Tech. I
Calgary.
think we're still
Not
getting...
biased, by the way, but that's where I'm living.
all right. I respect that. Let me jump in the Dota. What are we doing? Okay, dog. No, that's going to be a no.
Yes, dog. Well, they're against Team Tech. They're against Texas Tech. Woo! This is a match.
Oh, I think they're just waiting on us. All right, I'm in here. All right, I just gotta swap a couple things out, but in the meantime, talk about Carlton. Do you have any information about these teams and what kind of a record they're going for these seasons?
Well, I know that both these teams dominated in the preseason, and by dominated I mean they did pretty well. I know that we're going to have a great match on our hands coming up here in a moment because Calgary's playing. And speaking as someone who lives in Calgary, we don't mess around. We're pretty intense here, and we don't like to lose.
I heard that Calgary is actually like smashing and is quite the tour de force here.
Well, I will tell you soon.
Go on.
Yeah, they are 7-0 currently. That's a pretty serious score. Or rather, before the holiday. And excuse me, did I say 7-0? Add 2 more to that. 9-0 with a total of 4-0 in every series. Do you know what that means? You know what that means they do not have? What Calgary does not have? A loss.
That would be an L, a big L. They don't have a. They don't even know what it is.
They don't even know what it's like. I just got a message from one of the Calgary players. He said, "Hey, can you send me a picture of the defeat screen because I've never seen it before." He was just curious. So that's that. You know, we like to say I'm biased here, so you know how it is.
That's pretty. That is quite impressive. This is Division 2 though, right? They are in Division 2.
This is Division 2.
So it's not like they're playing with the big boys or anything.
I mean, I don't know. These guys seem like they're the big boys. About Texas Tech, they have yet to lose a game since the break. Ask me about their record before the break.
How was the record before the break? Were they yet to lose a game? No, okay.
Not quite. Hold on a second. Wivrex, actually, before the break, they went 5-1, 10-2. That means only 2 L's. Unlike Calgary, they have seen the loss screen, but boy, oh boy, is it a rare occasion for these guys.
Who did they lose to?
Oh, who did they lose to, you ask? I know exactly who they lost to. Let me tell you who they lost to in just a moment. I'm just thinking.
And the team name is?
The Bathtub Club. And actually, it was just a clean 0-2 sweep. Anyways, speaking of clean 0-2 sweeps, we're back with the Calgary game in the draft.
Oh, yes, let's go there. And we are here at the draft, ready to go. I'm going to give it to the Calgary flag over the Texas Tech flag. That's a fact.
Woo! Oh, so the Dinos are actually the university mascot. And then they had the faceless Rex. That's just Calgary. Clever Calgary, if you ask me.
That's good stuff, yeah.
That's good. And what's the
Texas Tech has one T. It's one T. You have 2 halves of a T, it's one T.
Oh, yeah. That is actually correct. Not the 2 halves I would choose, but it is. Yeah, I see it. Going into the bands, 2 very spooky heroes taken out. Night Stalker and Bane. Bane makes sense. He's taken out quite a few games. Usually, actually, what I've noticed is if he's banned in 1 game, he's banned in all 3 games.
Yep. And Night Stalker, I've seen him banned all day. He is pretty consistently banned. Shadow Shaman and oh wow, a Lycan. That seems very targeted.
You've seen Night Stalker banned all day?
Yeah. I mean,
nice
of the 2. Oh,
nice.
That wasn't even what I...
Nice.
Get out of here.
Snuck that one in. That was clever. Oh, so modest, this guy. Tell me about the Omni Knight's reappearance. He's been very popular. Have you been noticing that as well?
Yeah, he's absolutely back. The specific changes that made him come back, I don't know. I guess it's just more of a meta shift where his where he be back.
Yeah, I feel like it's more the heroes that are popular are heroes that he combos well with, as well as he does not so bad in the offlane against quite a few people.
Oh, you usually don't see the Jakiro banned, but he is very commonly picked, so he gets banned. Shadow Shaman is one of the no-duh picks. We might see a Lich here, something like that. These are no-duh. Oh yeah, Witch Doctor is someone I've been seeing a lot more of recently.
Yeah, ever since the Owie stack picked up Witch Doctor, people have been loving him. And there's the Clockwork. That's another classic.
I think Maledict is one of the most OP skills in this game. I mean, it's tough though because it's a very short cast range with Witch Doctor, so that's kind of the balancing factor of it. But when you combo it with something like a Clockwork, you can really solve that issue, and you can absolutely destroy some people.
It is a difficult spell to land, but once it lands, it's a serious spell. Even if you hit the Maledict and kill the Witch Doctor, it can still spell trouble for the people hit by it. Which is, you have to remember it's an AoE too, so sometimes you can get insane 3-man Maledicts. Also, level 10, Witch Doctor gets something like 75 damage. I'll check right now, but that can be potentially just a huge source of extra damage in team fights. And it helps him farm. It helps him bully people. Yeah, 75 damage at level 10. His other choice is 5 armor.
Yeah, level 15, he has the option for, I think, 120 extra gold per minute, which is what we saw in the last series. The Witch Doctor got it very quickly, and he got very, very powerful after that, as you would imagine.
And Undying, I actually watched this on PPD's stream the other day, and he just sat mid on Undying, and I was sitting in my chair, and I was just giggling, thinking about how much fun PPD must be having by how much fun he's ruining for the other mid player. If that makes the mid player who he was sitting on was just having a miserable game, because how do you fight Undying, especially at level 1? You just can't.
Yeah, and it was with the decay spams. I loved the days where Undying was a solid offlaner, and he's been out for a very, very long time. But he's back in a big way, and even like you said there with the Owie stream being experimented with in different roles and in different ways, and in lane disruptors like the Bane, like the Lich, like the different heroes like that are very big right now.
Yeah, the position 5 is, well, I guess he's probably position 4 with Rasta, but yeah, the supports are winning the laning phase is extremely important for the supports in the current meta, and what better hero to do it than Undying, a hero that pretty much power spikes in the early game. He's insane at level 1, probably one of the best level 1 heroes, and he can just snowball down a lane if he gets a strong start. Especially put in like a one-on-one scenario where you can just fight an off lane out of the entire lane at the start, or fight the mid player just completely out of lane. That's just an insane advantage for his teammates who are sitting there free farming right out the gate.
Radiant team back.
And what I love about Undying is that he's a very deceptive hero. When you're decaying someone, if they're not paying attention, if they're not knowledgeable, if they're not very, very cognizant about it, I'm at full HP, I'm at full HP, I'm at full HP. Oh, what's going on? I lost a quarter of my HP in one hit.
And he's surprising with his, what's his W called? His nuke spell.
Oh, Soul Rip.
Soul Rip, yeah, it's unexpected. If you get 2 creep waves and someone's missing a lot of HP, that just chunks people. It can melt people down to less than half health in one hit. I'm excited. I'm really excited for this Undying pick. Team Texas, you may not be Calgary, but I like your style with this pick.
Dire team pick.
Second phase, thank God, Tinker and PL. I don't want to watch either of those heroes. I'll tell you right now, Wibrex, I get enough of them in my pubs. I get enough of them in pro play. I'm sick of Tinker and I'm sick of PL.
I see DK banned a lot, but I can't think of the last time I've seen him have any impact.
He's not super flashy. Like, I like to think of like DK in contrast to Puck, where Puck gets 6 or Puck gets a Blink Dagger and goes around. He's always out of his lane fighting and owning people early on. And DK, he gets 6 and he stays in lane. He stays in lane and then he keeps farming and he just stays in mid lane the whole game and then eventually pushes the tower. He's not super He's not too flashy. But I like
Underlord, on the other hand, is a hero that we consistently see making huge impacts in games. What?
Hello! Yep. Speaking of huge impacts, heroes that can make huge impacts, heroes that can take games over. That's my boy Huskar. Woo! Team Texas, you're winning me over.
But what are they gonna? No. What are they putting with this Huskar? Like, he's just naked right now.
He is, and is that would that be a core undying? It wouldn't. I mean, if they just picked a Huskar core undying, and then they're gonna pick up another support to help them out, like an Oracle, which I think is pretty much only pickable with Huskar.
Yeah, Oracle or Dazzle, but
team,
yeah,
if they pick those heroes up. Look at their team. That team.
They've already got the Shadow Shaman. Exactly. Like I'm super. I want to see where Texas is taking this.
Yeah,
I'm
so intrigued. They got me. I'm hooked.
They picked these very quickly, so they know what they're doing here.
They have a plan, and I have no idea what it is.
Do you think maybe this will just be a Coracle?
No, don't say that. Don't say that.
You know, it seems like they know something we don't.
Yeah, I'm stumped. I am absolutely positively stumped. So what did they ban? Okay, so they banned the PL and the Tinker. So Tinker stops pushes, but I mean they have Rasta anyways. PL, I guess PL's probably a huge hassle for Huskar. I don't know. I'm stumped. I need another pick. We need a pick. Dinos, help us out here. I think the Dinos are stumped. I think the Dinos are stumped too. Nobody knows. Team Texas knows something that no one else knows. That's a power move. Lone Druid, hello.
Oh boy, all right.
That's some early and mid game fighting power right there.
All right, I think they're about to drop the mic right here. This is.
Let's go. Light it up. Let's go, techies.
10 seconds remaining.
5
seconds
but
remaining. Like
most heroes, Huskar hates to be entangled by Bear.
Yes, very much so.
But I guess everyone does. So Entangle just kind of counters everything. It's just a really good spell. OD.
Okay.
Okay, so Huskar is in a lane.
Off-lane Huskar?
Huskar is really...
I don't see him going safe lane, right? He needs levels.
He needs levels. He can't... The only way Huskar can do any tri-lane situation is with a Dazzle, I'm certain, because Huskar's level 1 is brutally just... Oh! Huskar, like...
No, they're tri-laning this.
They're those heroes?
Shadow Shaman Undying, like, you get 2 decays on someone...
I guess Undying's insane. And
yeah, if you get 2 decays on someone, then spears will burn them. 2 to 3 decays, and then you can follow it immediately into a hackle or a shackle or a hex.
A hackle.
The hackle. Either or.
Hackle.
No, CK is here.
Ooh, hello. Let's go.
Yeah.
Texas
No,
Tech
CK will be
here to mess around. They're here to fight people. They're here to smash things. Okay, we have a game on our hands.
Now the question is, can they execute this? This doesn't look easy.
Let's talk about what Texas Tech needs to do with this burly lineup of theirs. So if we go for the tri-lane, the Undying, Shadow Shaman, Huskar, Undying and Shadow Shaman are coming to lane with dead weight. Huskar is nothing at level 1. They need to clear the way. They need to be the bodyguards. They need to just carry Huskar, get him a couple levels, and then get him online. Maybe level 2 Flaming Spear, especially level 3 Flaming Spear. He's actually going to be able to do some damage. And the other heroes need to find farm with no supports.
I think they're just relying on the decay to take away the HP, and then a shackle to be there. And then maybe by level 2 with the tombstone, if they tombstone into a shackle or a hex, then they get free reign at just throwing spears and damage at these guys.
I think the early game is on Texas. These supports, we need to keep an eye on these supports in the early game, I think, because it's going to be so crucial to how the rest of the game plays out with 3 heroes that aren't really, any of them are known for being the fastest farmers, and they're going to be struggling to get farm potentially. Because of how, wherever Shadow Shaman and Undying put their focus is the only lane I think that's going to be doing too well. But OD and CK are actually pretty strong laners. I don't know. This is insane. I don't know, Wivrex. We haven't even talked about Calgary. This is insane. And there's a Weaver, by the way.
There is. Well, before we get going, let's Let's first also make sure I have the right overlay up for these teams. Texas Tech is on Radiant, correct?
Yes.
Boom doggity. All right, here on
Boom
the Texas
doggity,
Tech team,
indeed.
the crazy boys with this crazy lineup, it is going to be Barrel of Napkins playing on the OD. Meanwhile, Huskar will be played by slash. I don't know what to call him. Huskar will be played by Huskar. CK in the
Nice.
meantime is going to be played by Ramen Boy AI. The Undying is going to be played by Ferris, and finally, we have Holy Crackers on the Shadow Shaman.
And on the Calgary team, we have a smoke is actually going out. Let's keep our eye on that. We have Lushy DH on Clockwork. We have Dinger on Witch Doctor, Shifter on Lone Druid, Sippin on Tussin on Weaver, Field Pain on Elder Titan, and many of those players are heading to a fight, it looks like.
They're doing the rap.
Let's go.
They're getting into an epic rap battle.
Clockwork and Witch Doctor, very strong at level 1.
They're gonna get
Shadow
spotted. They
Shaman.
know
Oh,
they're
but
there.
Dirge!
Ferris!
Oh, Undying!
Multi-man decay? Get their decays out! What are you doing, Ferris? No!
The decay was a little bit late to the party, it seemed, for one of the strongest spells in the game, especially when 4 heroes are standing on top of each other.
Oh yeah, he could have had at least 3 of those out with the way that they were stacked up.
Oh boy, that hurt. I was so excited. I was so excited for that Undying Decay. Well, I guess we're into the laning phase after that. I don't really know my matchups with Huskar too well. The classic Elder Titan Huskar one-on-one lane. Do you know who this one favors?
I'm gonna guess Huskar.
Undying or Elder Titan is really strong at man fighting, but Huskar is also really strong. It's just gonna be 2 people beating each other down. Huskar does have the range. Top lane, you have the aggressive tri-lane with CK. Classic aggressive
I
tri-lane
think
hero.
CK should have been safe lane. What do you think?
Well, if you're gonna aggressive tri-lane, CK makes a lot of sense because he's very strong.
He's ready to go a lot faster. Yeah, that is true.
Stun to lane. So if you're going aggressive tri-lane, you're not doing it because you're trying to get your carry farm. You're trying to shut the enemy team down and you're trying to just push your spells, like get kills. If you wanted to get the most farm possible, you'd be in the safe. So I think that's why they're just gonna let CK bring his stuns and such.
ET is just pulling his own lane. Look at this.
Love it. I mean, I guess if you can't really lane against the Huskar, you gotta get some farm. OD versus Bear. 2 very strong laners. Especially one-on-one. Tied for CS.
Clockwork's-
Actually, OD is winning by 2. Nice.
Yeah. Clockwork's hanging out mid, but he's not gonna be able to do much here.
This just feels awful as a position 4 roamer. The early portion of the game is so crucial to the rest of your game because these heroes have power peaks. Like right here at level 1, anyone gets in range of battery assault, they're likely dead. And Clockwork's, it's already 2 minutes in, Clockwork's having trouble finding a kill. He's only a quarter way to level 2. This is just an awful situation to find yourself in.
Invisibility.
He's in a bit of a strange position though.
Oh, that coconut. It's level 1 though, so not able to capitalize on it yet.
I think Texas Tech can fight that after Coconut because they don't have any way to break shackles if they go on, like, say, the Clockwork.
Oh yeah, they're dropping decays. One more onto Weaver, and they're gonna.
I think they're gonna
They're
go.
gonna throw the
I
stun
think they
combo.
wanna
Here
go.
it comes. Oh no, they're
There
going
it
onto
is.
the Witch Doctor instead.
I like that.
Oh my god, they could have gotten way more out of this if they
Huskar
hadn't done
went
that.
down.
No, they're gonna do a swap onto Tussin. Tussin trying to make his way out, but Lussie, they have to get out of there. They're taking a lot of damage. And the Elder Titan does go down in the bot lane while that's going on.
The Elder Titan beat down the Huskar and then ended up taking out to the spears after the fight ended. So
yeah, I
guess
think if they held
trade-
that Chaos Bolt, they got a Weaver kill though there as well though. Texas Tech.
It did see it. I mean, it 100% secured the kill easily. But yeah, I like holding and getting greedy, especially in an aggro tri lane. It really pays off in that. I don't think that was too insane to try and go for 2 kills there. Ooh, Weaver's just feeding the bugs. Chaos Knight loves that. Alright. Elder
Yeah,
Titan.
and the this lane is gonna be pretty starved for mana here pretty quickly.
How's mid lane looking? OD's still out CSing Bear. a little bit, but noticeable. And then Huskar and Elder Titan are just beating each other up.
Huskar bleeding out a bit to the burning spears right now.
Yeah, Elder Titan's been running his spirit through the creep wave, and then he's been running it through the large camp there to get extra damage on top, and then he just goes and beats down the Huskar until his buff wears out. 4-minute bounty runes. Picked up top lane. Elder Titan doesn't feel like he can stand against Huskar. Just goes and grabs the bounty. So we are going to see Maledict build over Voodoo Restoration, which I like. I think it's just more fun to watch, honestly. I think there's times for both, but definitely like Maledict more. More fun.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Oh, mid lane, there's the root.
Yeah, the root gets up onto Barrel of Napkins. He'll be able to make his way out, and Bear's taking quite a bit of damage, but Shifter will be able to resummon this whenever he wants.
Oh, I think we might have a fight bottom.
We are. Oh, field paint.
No, not looking good.
Meanwhile, Witch Doctor goes down top.
They're coordinating their ganks at the same time.
We got Cogs are up. Lussy making his way out. Ferris taking quite a bit of damage. He's going to need another decay, but he doesn't have the HP.
Oh.
Tussin needs to be careful. He goes down.
Strong. He's so strong.
That's what a ton of stolen.
Dying.
Yeah. 12 stolen strength will do that. 960 HP is nothing to scoff at 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's a pretty good amount of HP. I'd say it worked out well for him there. That's for sure. Yeah, he's pretty tough in the early game, especially when he's getting those multi-man decays. And I think that sipping on Tustin is gonna remember that going forwards. I like always just checking up on what this Elder Titan's doing. Whatever strategy he can to get something out of this lane, because Huskar is in a position to just beat him down every time. He's 2 levels above him. We've already seen that Huskar can kill the Elder Titan. So Elder Titan just runs around, leeches XP. Poor guy.
They're not doing anything to punish this Huskar either. He's having the time of his life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's definitely going to be a serious force. Elder Titan's being starved out here. Oh, actually, Lone Druid. Speaking of CS, Lone Druid passed OD. So it looks like Lone Druid's taking the lane over. OD actually ran out of mana.
And I'll say, Weaver is losing a lot experience-wise because of this tri-lane.
Mm-hmm.
He's supposed to be their 1. He's level 4 versus going up against the level 6 at this point.
Yeah, with even with I think they've only accomplished 1 pull, so they're not getting any extra XP, and they're not. It's difficult to fight into the Undying as well, though. Like, they are put in a very difficult position.
Oh, absolutely.
It looks like they're getting confident again. They want to go. I'm surprised that Texas Tech isn't pulling their lane. Oh, here we go. Ras is doing it now. Perfect. Because this is going to get the lane in position where they can actually fight, and that's what you want to do in an aggressive tri-lane, is fight the enemy players. Especially with an Undying, you always want to be fighting, because Undying, sadly, is not a hero known for scaling very well. It's probably one of the worst scaling heroes. Whereas Aghanims does help out a lot.
Yeah, that's pretty much your final power spike, though, is that Ag.
Yeah. Doesn't he have some insane talents now? Oh, the 2-second decay cooldown. I've seen people build around that with Octarine and such, but it's still... There's better heroes at level 25 than Undying, let's just say that.
Definitely.
This lane is really
well, here we go. We got a
There's
shackle onto Weaver, but they're not really going for him. In fact, it's going to turn around onto them. There we go. Holy crackers. He's got side of the cogs, but no one's going for him. Tussin is doing as much damage as he can. There we go. Elder Titan has already dropped the Earth Split now. Trying to chase the rest down. They've got Battery Assault coming out onto Ramen Boy, but he's going to be able to make his way away. Ferris, on the other hand, is not in a good position. If he uses his wand right now, yeah, he could get Decay out. Ramen Boy's going to eat a Maledict, so he needs to make sure he doesn't take any damage right now.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Elder Titan loved that. Elder Titan was so ready to get out of that lane, show up and actually get something done. Although, I mean, it's just the big problem here for UFC after they turned that fight, took over, would normally be Huskar's getting free farm, but he was getting free farm anyways. And now, actually, UFC is setting up mid lane, looks like. So I want to go for the OD.
It's all going to be on hitting the stomp. OD is out of here. No mana, he's playing it
He
safe.
knows. Take off. UFC took the opportunity when they pushed back Texas Tech to set up lane ward. I think that's going to help them. It lets them know when rotation's coming, but it still doesn't really help them lane, because I feel like that Texas Tech is still just has the superior lane. With a lot of control, they can fight 3 heroes easily with Undying. Undying's leveling up Tombstone, which I like. It lets them team fight early on, so they can force UFC into a lot of
Courier. Okay, there we go. Ooh. Courier's gonna use. They're gonna use that. I don't think they have the ability to kill anyway. Ferris is gonna eat a Maledict. He's throwing the decays out, but he's gonna take quite a lot of damage. Elder Titan did go down there in the bottom 2 slashes. Now Clockwork is gonna get a return kill. No, a death. Excuse me. And they're taking the Undying on. In the meantime, now Weaver's gonna get attacked up, but they've got bugs on them. And here comes a coconut. Oh, the worst coconut you can have.
Oh no!
They still get the Weaver and the Shadow Shaman as well. Now Ramen Boy is inside of the cogs. He's gonna beat up Schrodinger. Schrodinger pops the wand, but he will have a Chaos Bolt there, and Ramen Boy should be able to make it out of here. Ferris is already back.
Oh
Oh boy!
I was scared when Clockwork came in. I was really scared that CK was gonna die. His respawn time was so short. His battery assault was on cooldown that entire time they were in the cogs. So CK just walked up and beat Clockwork's teammate down right in front of him. And now poor little Weaver's back in lane all by himself.
Against 3 big beanies.
Oh yeah. No mana really on Chaos Knight and only 2 wand charges. And Huskar actually has taken over the CS. 56 and 13. Oh, and sitting with 56 and 15 Lone Druid mid.
Oh. Clockwork's coming in. They get OD into the cogs right now. OD. He gets rooted up. He's gonna try an Astral here in a moment. No, he Astrals the bear. He's gonna be able to make it through, and CK TP's in for a kill on Clockwork. No, he manages to make it out.
Any Essence Auras. OD apparently didn't get any Essence Auras, and CK didn't either. Oh.
Dire's bottom tower.
That would have been a great return kill.
Huskar's going down onto Fed Paint. He's going to leap onto him, but gets stomped right in the face into an Earth Split. Oh, he's a little late on that, which means Huskar won't take any damage to it. For it. I think he could have probably turned around if he dropped that immediately.
Oh, Huskar has his ult. He's going to go
for it.
He
is thirsty.
Oh, good stomp.
He's going to stomp again.
No
Walk away.
Here it is.
Oh, Lusty's going to be in there.
Let's go, Toggle. Oh.
That's definitely not a good trade, the 1 for 3 like that. Lusty still goes down to the spears.
Look how much money. 607 gold for that Huskar. Oh, that Clockwork is happy. After that 2-minute drought where he couldn't find anything to do, he's been having a great game. Now, the OD and the Huskar are both quite big here in the top 3. So that is favoring Team Texas, but the Lone Druid.
Oh, Ferris looks like he's in some trouble. He ate he ate a bug. One more shot is gonna take it. Yeah, he's gonna run right through him.
Easy.
Wow, a Witch Doctor. It's a trade. The Witch Doctor for the Undying.
Are we gonna see something go on top? We got some people rotating through the bounty room. No, it's 2 core players. A double core gank, it looks like. Clockwork extremely close to level 6.
He wants it. There, he got it.
Alright, we have the hook.
You want it, baby, you got it.
Let's go. There's no one has a 4-staff Clocky. Go and get some kills.
You know, I haven't seen any tombstones this game, have you?
Oh, bottom lane though. Huskar's getting wild again. Oh, scares him away.
He's just gonna go deep with him. He's gonna take this tower very shortly.
I don't think Undying wants to cast Tombstone until it was level 3 because he felt it was going to feed gold. Because I know almost no one casts a Tombstone at level 1. I think it's fair that many people still don't cast it at level 2. Just because it has a very high gold bounty on the Tombstone.
Dire's structures are fortified.
There he goes. Huskar's able to take that bottom tower.
Oh, and is he going to take a life as well?
Hex comes out onto Weaver. They dust him as well. Now putting as much damage as he's going to backtrack. Needs to get out of here. Oh, the Death Ward is canceled. He's making his way away. He's down under the tower. Into safety. Ooh, baby.
That... take a deep breath. Like that was
Radiant
close.
structures are
But he
fortified.
just skittered away.
They
That's what-
stacked their
that's what we
stuns a little bit, and I think they still didn't have the damage. They needed a couple more decays on him to really do it.
Yeah, definitely. It's going in with a couple of Ks already up and then committing to a fight is a humongous advantage. You have a large undying and the enemy team's weaker, and again, as you mentioned earlier, sometimes people don't realize how weak they are. They don't. Decay is a spell that you have to stack up. 1 decay isn't a big deal, but 2 you have to start worrying, and 3 it's serious.
That's pretty much my go trigger. Oh, hold on, we gotta fight Lucy once again, dropping the cogs, and holy crackers needs to get out of there. Gonna absolutely go down to the bug, and the hookshot goes out. They catch Ramen Boy, but nothing really to worry about for him. He's gonna make it to safety. Undying, however, will not. It's gonna be 2 kills over the Weaver, and here Calgary, they're in a position to start hitting back, and they are.
I like it, and one thing to notice too, every time, or rather both times, Calgary has taken a fight, turned to fight top lane, they take that opportunity to plant a lane ward so they can, they take control of the lane, and they set the ward up so they can keep control of the lane. And it doesn't look like OD's going to be in much trouble here. Huskar rotates mid, Huskar.
Lucy needs to be very careful and is not, instead will be found by the entire enemy team.
Yeah, he kind of got smushed there. He found quite a few friends.
He had a little
Or,
bit of
well,
smush.
Yeah, couldn't have said it better myself. There's actually, oh never mind, that is a Calgary ward. Ready to rock and roll. Texas Tech wants to take this tower. This is the easiest T1 to take. Huskar took the bottom one. Huskar not known for pushing, but dominated his lane so hard he could just take a tower as well.
He's got his armlet up. He's got a Sanj up as well. Oh, he needs to be careful. He cannot get rooted here. Oh, if he got rooted, he died.
Hello.
Oh, meanwhile on the top, of course, Witch Doctor. Everyone fighting on a tower. Why wouldn't they?
Of course. Yeah, he just got blown right up. Sometimes CK just presses stun, hits stun, gets kill. And with no one against Lone Druid mid, I wouldn't be surprised to see him put some pressure.
Look at Huskar. He's just going to jump straight onto field paint again.
Here he goes. He doesn't care. And it's a
Oh
kill.
my gosh. He's just eating them alive.
It was just like we spent all this time watching how late the top lane evolved, and we just forgot about the big scary monster bottom lane Huskar, who apparently has God mode and just walks around this map and doesn't care and does whatever he wants and kills everybody. I think he's gonna have a
Fights
good
mid.
game.
OD. They got Lucy. Oh, they're gonna drop the hammer, take down the clockwork, and now he's ready to turn around. They're gonna kill this bear. Bear will not be able to get out of here. And even Shifter getting chased down by a Zumba.
Bottom tower is under
And
attack.
Bear's resummoned.
I think Holy Crack is dead too.
Poor little Rasta. XP for Lone Druid, and it looks like they're in a pretty good position to push.
Calgary is showing up to this game. They are ready.
They were playing around a little bit to start, but when it comes down to bringing players, when they commit their players to fight, they commit their players to fight, and they show up. And every time they show up top lane, they just start taking players from Texas Tech, and now they're gonna take a tower. Easy.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
And
Look how
honestly,
deep-
I think
go ahead.
if Huskar gets rooted from this bear, between the combination of like Elder Titan also being able to follow up with the stomp and then into the Earth Splitter, I think this guy's gonna get eaten alive when a real team fight happens. If Calgary can make sure that they put the spells they need on him.
The bear is very difficult to kill.
Oh, a hookshot's gonna go forward. It's onto Huskar. Huskar is immediately just gonna follow up with some smashy. Oh no! The Death Ward! Death Ward immediately gets canceled. Shifter's here. Oh, the bear is going. There they go. Who's ganking who? Shifter is ganking a Huskar. He's gonna get a holy cracker. They got it for the cost of 1 clockwork plus a bonus kill and Elder Titan. No, actually, excuse me, that was Weaver.
They want more. They want more.
Oh, they're gonna get more.
Yeah, this is looking good. Does he have a TP? Oh, he has a TP.
Oh, he's already got he's already got his freaking Lincolns up. This Weaver.
Oh, baby, UFC finished their items and they're just owning. I love on the bear. I didn't realize how strong the bear is against 2 armlet heroes. Radiance, Entangle, and Orb of Venom. All are very difficult to armlet toggle out of. Or rather, make it more difficult.
Just about impossible to, I would say, if you're dealing with all of them at the same time.
Yes, exactly. So you can't rely on armlet toggling.
Radiant's
You can't really
bottom
rely on
tower
having
has
T1s
fallen.
either.
Oh man, Calgary just turned on in like the last minute and a half. It feels
As
like.
soon as they got their items, they just went for it. They knew what they were doing. They had a plan. Oh my, we thought Texas Tech was the one with the plan. Calgary had that down pat.
Of their items, what did they get up? They got the Radiance up on the Spirit Bear. They got the Lincolns up on the Weaver.
Yeah, and
And
Elder Titan
those are,
just runs
I mean,
around.
those are just big items to get at
Oh,
this
yeah.
point, and they
2
got them
cores.
almost identically.
And taking a spell out of the game this early on with Lincolns is huge.
You saw that OD die because of it.
Mhm.
That was a very
He
good
does have
Lincoln
his ult
reveal.
up. It's only level 1 though at the moment.
Ooh, Tussin's got to be careful though because he can't eat too many of these OD shots.
Odie's very difficult to trade hits with, just like Huskar, and just like the Lone Druid Bear, and just like
Look at
CK.
Huskar.
Radiant's
Speaking of
bottom
Huskar,
tower is under
oh,
attack.
he's just in their ancients. What? Come on, buddy.
Huskar, like, actually just, I love him.
Nice
And what's he
blue
going for?
ball
So
in
he
the
already
game.
has his Halberd, and now he's going for the BKB. Remember, Entangled does go through BKB. Something to watch out for. But it does stop a ton of damage from, it
Look at
still
them
does.
just farming their stack. What Elder Titan? Oh my God! What are you doing here, Elder Titan? I wasn't even looking. We
Just
missed
so-
that
just
because
an
I.
easy kill. Just something to snack on.
I don't know why he would be there. He's trying to. Obviously, he's warding, but that was deep.
With this, I mean, the Elder Titan got picked off. The net worth is almost the same right now. But as the game goes on and on, as we discussed earlier, Undying is a hero that is not known for scaling. And if you look at looking at Team Texas's lineup, it definitely looks like a team that wants to get online in the mid game and
Dire's
start
middle tower is under
pushing and
attack.
fighting. Even Rasta has 2 T1s still, or Shadow Shaman's 2 T1s at 20 minutes. I feel like Texas Tech is playing a little bit too slow. Oh, the Lincoln's at work again.
Ugh, missing them. Shadow Shaman gonna get killed. Dire Courier gets killed as well. Varus needs to be careful. He's gonna eat a choke shot
Not as
directly
scary
to
as
the
it was
forehead.
10 minutes ago. Definitely not. Weaver was getting owned by him 10 minutes ago. Now Weaver doesn't care. He just fights him. Not looking good, and that's the problem with Undying.
Oh, Weaver's gonna complete this Deso pretty quickly after he's already got his Lincolns as
that's
well.
massive damage and pushing power with the bear beating on a tower affected by Desolator.
Radiant's top
Huskar
tower
gets
is
left
under
Right in
mid.
the mid. Yeah, he's stomped up.
Radiant's top tower
But he's got
is under
TPs
attack.
here.
What's gonna happen?
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Reality Rift pops the Lincolns.
Radiant's
Undying
top
gets the
tower
deny. They're gonna make their way out. That's definitely not ideal. OD's coming in. He wants to find someone. He should be able to get an Astral and let his team run him down if
Let's
he's
go.
very. Yeah, he's gonna get one onto the Witch Doctor. Maybe able to turn it around. Lucy looking at it. No, they're just gonna sack Schrodinger. Let him go.
Yeah, UFC the right choice. No, it's a Witch Doctor. No,
Radiant's middle
UFC is
tower
not too
has
upset about
fallen.
losing them as long as everyone gets out safe.
But
Weaver
they
did
lost their
actually throw
mid
the
tower
bugs
in the
back.
meantime. Yeah, that was a good distraction.
Yeah. And
Oh, Slash jumps onto Clockwork. Now could be ready to go on to Slippin' on Tussin.
Go.
Slippin' on Tussin taking so much damage. No!
he hasn't seen the Huskar yet. They've been on opposite sides of the game or the map this whole game. He finally shows up and he doesn't realize what happened in bottom lane. I guess he never got the memo that Huskar doesn't care and he just kills everybody.
Oh, Huskar's got the Heaven's Halberd up already to fight that
Yeah.
Weaver.
Yep, he's ready to rock and roll, and there we go. Now we're pushing. You thought Shadow Shaman was the pusher. Nope, this game it's Huskar. Level 18, might I add. We have Undying still level 9.
Shifter-
Oh boy, Undying still level
Shifter
9.
has the damage going into a tier 2 while this is going on though. No TPs yet from Texas.
Yeah, and the bear's gonna take this, it looks like. I'd likely gonna be a stun deny. Nope, the bear just takes it.
Bottom tower has fallen.
And Shifter just leaves. Alright.
They're still hanging out here, just burning up the wave.
And Clockwork, this is one of the times you've heard me complain about it before. I just think it feels awful to go Earn Shadow straight into the Spirit Vessel. I don't think it's that good. I really like Earn something else in Spirit Vessel, in my opinion. This is a game I like it. It's a counter to Huskar, and right now Huskar's the problem because Spirit Vessel stops healing and regen. two things that Huskar relies on if you were to take a look at his Inner Vitality spell.
Inner Vitality and the Morbid Mask, of course, in his inventory.
Exactly. So I like that. This is definitely a great item for this game. Gets just go straight into. And Clockwork's a great hero for it. Likes to tank up. Is always around when kills are going on, or should always be around when kills are going on.
Although you can't get in that position where you never get charges because you set up the kills but you die.
Yeah. That I think many of us have been there before. That's a bit rough. And we're gonna see Texas Tech making a move here. I think they realize they want to fight earlier than later, and Huskar is currently the most powerful hero in the game, but I don't know how long that's gonna last with Odie and or rather with Lone Druid out CS.
Oh no! Huskar! This is a ballsy move! He's gonna get caught inside of the cogs. Death Ward is not placed down! He throws the coconut. No, coconut was not used yet. There we go, they dropped the OD hammer. It's gonna get a couple kills. Now they're gonna be able to get Schrodinger. Oh, no Death Ward used during that fight. Oh, actually, he's gonna get the kill onto the Huskar. He will finally go down to the K from the Undying. But, God, that costed them a lot.
That tombstone was absolutely massive, but yeah, when Huskar went in, Weaver just stepped right back in with his Desolator, shot his 2 Geminate attacks, and took him out.
Oh yeah, Elder Titan's gonna get caught. One left, it's Weaver. He's getting 1 kill, maybe able to get some more. I don't think they have dust here.
Is he gonna go for it? Go for it, do it.
They don't have dust here.
Oh, he's sneaking on back. Let's go.
Clockwork is already TP'd. Or no, he's TP'd, but he's
Wards.
up. And he's out.
Bugs first.
Here comes the bugs. Bugs are not going to connect onto anybody's Deso is done. Lots of shots. Oh, one more is what it's going to take into the Shadow Shaman. He will be able to run through him with the Shikuchi, and OG will have to TP out of there. They, meanwhile, will clean up all of these wards. Oh, man, Lucy is happy about that.
You know, people love to flame supports for not having sight. I honestly think if Shadow Shaman was carrying a Sentry Ward there, they could have easily turned and killed the Weaver. Pop the Lincolns with Aether Shock, and then you have Hex into Shackles with an OD beating on him. That would be an embarrassing turn.
I will say, I don't know if he was waiting for something specific, but I think Schrodinger was afraid of the Chaos Bolt or the Astral there, but he had...
Oh, when he held his Death Ward?
He had his Death Ward up, and he had a really good set of cogs just splitting the fight off. He could have dropped them there, and they'd have been firing downhill like crazy. Oh gosh! Shifter is going to be able to get the Aegis of the Immortal. Now OD, he force-staffs his way out of there. Hookshot goes forward. It's onto Huskar. Huskar's still taking a lot of damage. Here's where the Death Ward is coming in handy.
There it is.
Strippin is going to be able to backtrack off all of those burning. No, he left the Tombstone! He gets the kill. Tombstone's still up, but it's going to go down in a second. It will time out. One more shot is all it would have taken. I think they had OD anyway.
Ugh. That extra gold, the huge gold bounty. I believe it's 125, I want to say.
That sounds about correct. I just want to say this game is very blue ballsy so far.
Would you like to elaborate on that?
I will say Schrodinger holding that Death Ward did let them get a big kill on Huskar there.
Schrodinger was focusing all of his attention just auto-attacking the Tombstone, but it didn't go down because he was the only one hitting it. I think in that scenario, definitely just casting the Death Ward would have been a lot more effective than it was. I'm sure it would have, because he didn't even kill the Tombstone. And you're right, he did have a great setup with those cogs right at the top of the stairs. And now the game's slowing down again. As we discussed, Undying really doesn't like his games to slow down.
Item progression. Chaos Knight, he's got his Echo Saber. He's very close to his Blink Dagger right now. What are some other key items coming out right now?
Well, so Chaos Knight, with the double armlet picked up across Chaos Knight and Huskar, two mid-game items you want to fight with. Then Chaos Knight goes for Echo Saber, another item you want to fight with. He's just filling his inventory slots up with strong, cheap items. Great stats on Echo Saber, ready to fight. Chaos Knight's very simple itemization on Chaos Knight. You build strength. It's very, very simple. And Echo Saber slightly increases his ability to farm, but he buys it to fight, and he wants to fight. The game is slowing down a little bit. We have the Hurricane Pike on OD, which is insane. because he just needs a couple auto attacks to blow someone up, and that sets him up with the maximum, or the unlimited range auto attacks. Undying's trying to get a mech. I mean, it definitely helps the team fight in the push. We haven't really been seeing Texas Tech group up and push that much, though.
Yeah, with Texas Tech, with their lineup, with their builds, and with they've got a Shadow Shaman. This is not the time they want to slow down. They want to be using these wards on a tower as often as they can.
I feel strongly that Shadow Shaman is one of those heroes that you really want to have Master Ward always on cooldown. Like, just as you want it to, you just never want to, that's the minimum amount of time possible having that spell up. It's just a spell it's just, I think, I agree with what you're saying is what I'm trying to say. I think they should be pushing. And
you said it very well, Carlton.
A gem of true sight. Thank you very much.
Smoke up from Calgary.
Here we go.
They're gonna find Ferris.
Oh,
the Iron Man is gonna be made of tissue paper today. Oh, he melted!
Yeah, he's gone.
They're gonna get a hook shot forward. It's onto Huskar. Huskar drops the BKB. He's gonna do the damage to Lucy, but it could cost him. Schrodinger's just doing a little dance in the back. Death Ward channeling for the full duration. They're getting so much damage out of it. Oh, Weaver just putting a ton of damage into that fight with that Deso as well. That went as well as they could hope for.
We had purple missiles shooting out from the Death Ward and red missiles shooting out from the Weaver with Desolator. That was insane. They had a disco party beatdown. And then Bear was just in there lighting it up with Radiance. Hello. And it looks like they're going to transition this easily into a push.
Oh, what can Texas do about this? They're getting a tier 3 minimum. I think they're easily getting a melee racks. Full set of racks, I say.
The best thing Texas Tech can do about this is realize that they picked the Huskar, they owned with the Huskar, but they didn't capitalize on when Huskar was by far the most powerful hero in the game.
Yeah, it's 30 minutes and they don't have the objectives they should have had. They're still all the tier 2s up on Calgary.
They had an insane early game. They have insane mid game, especially with double armlet pickup, Echo Saber. They're ready to fight. They have a Halberd as well. Huskar picked that up, and then his item progression stopped pretty much.
Carlton, did I say one set of racks?
Oh, did you? Because actually double that.
Two sets of racks.
That's 2, by the way. And then we just go back. If we just slow the game down again, what's Texas Tech to do? They can't take this late. Undying's still working on a mech. By the time Undying finishes this mech, it's just not going to matter. There'll be so much damage coming out from UFC. You saw how fast that Weaver just right clicks on someone, they die. Right clicks on someone, they die. He's like just farming creeps. He's a Daedalus behind his Desolator now. Double D's. That's serious.
Double D's.
Double D's.
I love me some double D's.
Hello. So does Weaver. And look at this. They're just now UFC's just farming the Texas Tech side of the map. They don't care. They're unstoppable right now.
I will say it's kind of weird, saying that Weaver has double D's, but there's someone who did a fan art of that already. Oh, Schrodinger taking some damage. He is spotted right now. Tries to throw another cape, but he will get taken down. The rest need to run away. Lucy probably gonna just give his life. Actually, he's just running away. Out into the shifter. Oh, easy, baby.
Easy. Snipe show. I like it. That was slick. That was fancy.
But yes, someone has drawn a fan art there of a Busty Weaver. You drew Busty Weaver.
Yeah, that's me. That's my claim to fame.
You've got good taste, my friend.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh man, Weaver's doing so much damage right now.
Weaver. And he can push, he can fight. He can do whatever he wants. He's just gonna go fight a shrine.
Shrine. What are they gonna do about it?
Fight. Look at this. Weaver's still at full health. The shrine stands no chance.
They're pinging him up, but what are they really gonna do about it?
What are they gonna do? The shrine
did. Atos out front, stomp into OD. That ET Atos really makes sure he can get those stomps out when he needs to. Weaver's coming back. Weaver can absolutely take these barracks right now if he wanted to.
He wants to fight, I guess.
They're gonna do it as a team. Calgary. They do this together.
Behind.
Stomp is gonna catch 3. This is a good time to start this fight out. No? They're just gonna force him back, but look at these creeps.
Clockwork sneaking around. Is he in?
They just got Bear hanging out with him to make sure that
Let's
the
go.
waves go down.
Oh
Here we
my
go, yeah.
God.
Hook shot forward. There's going to be a jump. Lucy's going to get life break. Of course he will go down, but another Earth Splitter is going to do a lot of damage. And now Schrodinger channeling that Death Ward once again, and he even gets a stomp now. Ramen Boy taking so much damage. OD trying to make their way away. Will not be able to stop this Weaver's onslaught thanks to that Lincoln Sphere. And that's 3 down again.
Where was the support? That's probably the easiest decision you ever have to make. You watch 2 players teleport out right in front of your face and leave the 3 cores behind. Yeah, I'm pretty sure your 5-man team takes that fight 10 times out of 10. Simple, easy.
They get a Hex
now
onto
the
Weaver.
agent
Oh,
is
but he's
exposed.
ready to go. Holy crackers, he's just, he's staring death in the face right now. The stomp. Oh, it's going to go to Shadow Shaman. Come on, Weaver. There you go. Boop.
Well, there's the good game.
Has fallen.
Good game gets called. Barrel of Napkins. Calgary just dominating this game.
Yeah, it was like very controlled. The game felt very, very controlled by UFC, actually. The early game, Texas Tech was able to capitalize on Undying very well and cause a lot of havoc in the top aggressive tri lane, but Huskar was left alone and he dominated his lane. Lone Druid and OD kind of went back and forth. OD started off and winning the lane, and Lone Druid took it over later. But then as soon as UFC got their items, after 2 very slick teleports in top lane to turn team fights and take the lane over with some warding, they picked up their items. What was it? It was a Radiance and a Lincoln Sphere, and they just went online and they just pushed everything. They didn't care. And then they took map control over. They slowed the game down. They built another round of items. Desolator came out. Weaver clicked on everybody, and they all died. We had a full duration Death Ward after seeing a non-existent Death Ward. I like the full duration one more than the team fight where he didn't cast it. I maybe you feel the same way.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. And those two fights in particular, it was really a combination of the Death Ward and the Earth Splitter. People started to try and get away, and then the Earth Splitter just sucks them back to the center. They take a huge amount of damage, and they just keep eating Death Ward shots. It was very well coordinated, very well executed for what looked like a bit of a difficult draft to execute for Calgary. I feel like, whereas Texas was a lot easier, is you just throw decays and then start smashing people, right?
Right. And Elder Titan isn't necessarily a beginner-friendly hero, so you got to kind of know what you're doing. And I believe the Calgary Dinos demonstrated they know exactly what they're doing. Also, an Atos picked up on Elder Titan. I think that item was just so much fun.
That was
and it makes
sick.
sense on him.
I mean, he used it so well there. There were a number of stomps can be sometimes very hard to hit. It is a very difficult skill. Quick reaction from enemies means that they'll just most of the time be able to walk out of it. But he used it to great effect on the OD there that set up the very final push. He was able to hit him with the Atos and get him the stomp, and that set him up to kind of start the fight on their terms.
Definitely. And Schrodinger went for the Glimmer Cape. Actually, Schrodinger ended up getting a Glimmer Cape, Mana Boots, Force Staff, and Ghost Scepter. Holy cow. Schrodinger was doing well.
Rich
Oh, yeah,
boy.
I mean, poor little Clockwork, 7 levels below him and less than half his net worth. All right. Well, now I see where the money came from.
Oh,
Schrodinger
boy.
is not really known for his sharing, apparently.
Well, actually, Elder Titan even was level 17, whereas the Witch Doctor was 20.
Yep, Schrodinger. I think maybe
Schrodinger's a
Schrodinger's
greedy
played Witch
boy.
Doctor a few times. It seems like he knew what he was doing.
He knows his ins and outs of the heroes. All right, everyone. We're gonna take a short break, send you back to the wait screen while we wait for the next lobby to come up. Everyone, take a bio break, get yourself a drink, get yourself some food, and we'll be right back.
moves me like the piano. You would show me I had something.